Hi, it's Scott from the Family Mortgage team. I just wanted to walk you through some tools that we use to make sure that if you're going to refinance, first of all, that it makes sense, and second of all, that you're given enough options to make the most intelligent decision for your financial situation. So this software is kind of neat. It allows us to compare your current loan that you've got now to, in this case, three different options: a 30-year fixed, a 20-year fixed, and a 15-year fixed. And we're comparing them over a period of time. We like to ask you how long you think you'd stay in your home to get a better idea, what the holding period is, so we can kind of tailor this to that need. But I just use 60 months or 5 years as a starting point. So we plug in the original criteria of your loan, when it started, what the interest rate is, and what it's amortized down to. So in this particular situation, this person has a current loan of 227. Their interest rate's 4 5/8. They have a 30-year fixed rate, and this is their current principal and interest portion of their payment. If you do a 30-year, in this particular example, we could get you down to 3.5 with $2,900 in closing costs. Or a 20-year, 3.375 with $2,900 in closing costs. And if you were willing to go to a 15-year, you can see the rate's quite a bit better. Same closing costs. But if you look over here, the 30-year would save you $262 a month. But if you go to the 20-year, it's pretty much a break even. But if you wanted to go to the 15-year and stretch to that, you'd have to make a $275 bigger payment. But if you were willing to do that, you can see what happens over 5 years. From a savings perspective, the 15-year obviously is going to be the big winner because you're not only paying it down a lot quicker, but you're also got a much better interest rate. So if you go to page 3, it kind of shows you over that 5-year period how much you're paying in principal. If you just stayed put in your existing loan, $27,000, if you go back to a 30-year, because this person's been in this loan for a while, you're actually paying less in principal because you're putting $260 extra in your pocket. But look what happens when you go to the 20-year. Significantly more in principal, almost $16,000 more over that 5-year period. And if you're willing to go to the 15-year, it really starts to get significant. It's almost $40,000 difference just by making a $275 extra payment. If you go into the analysis real quick, you can see what happens if you were thinking you're going to stay there longer. Over 10 years, the savings really starts to add up. You can see over a 10-year period what happens. And then we also look at the break-even point, and that's the interest. How long is it going to take from an interest rate perspective? In other words, how much the interest that you're going to save and how long that's going to take to pay the closing costs. So in the 15-year option, for example, it was 11 months or 12 months, somewhere in that area, meaning that the interest that you save is going to pay for the closing costs in just 12 short months. So anyway, that's what we like to show you. We'd love to have the opportunity to talk to you and show you some different options. Thank you so much.